And hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We are here. New layouts. What do you think? Let us know in the comments what you think of the new layout. So new. So, I might do a couple adjustments during the stream. Like right now, I can tell my head's being cut off because I was too busy paying attention to everybody else's camera and not my own. But that's beside the point. Thank you all for joining us. And thank you all for joining us last Friday for that awesome in-person session, or sitting around the table rolling real actual dice. Next one will be our 100th episode, which will be on June 7th, Friday, June 7th. So make sure you mark that on your calendar for our 100th episode. Might have some fun shenanigans happening. Before we get started today, Scott, tell them what's going on.
What's going on? What's going on, guys? Hi, I'm Scott. We have 906 YouTube subscribers, which is a pretty lame change from our last show, but we'll go ahead and let you guys have a break of subscribing a little bit. But pick it up this week. 906 is also the police code in some jurisdictions that an officer needs assistance. And we need your assistance on our Patreon. Go patreon.com/thosenatural1s and assist us in getting better and, a little more free time to work on like shorts and production, maybe get some, assistance in here so Nick doesn't have to do everything all at once.
That would be nice.
We would really appreciate it. Many levels to choose from. One of those is a weekly shout out to everybody at the Mishra level higher. So once again, thank you, Flora and Les Marlatt and Don Marlatt, for your continued support. Check out the full list of our patrons at the mid-screen and end screen. Bunch of levels to choose from. There's merch at levels like this shirt that I got from being a patron. Check it out, patreon.com/thosenatural1s.
Thank you. And when not on Patreon, where else can they find us, Mr. Emery?
Well, when you're not supporting us directly on Patreon, you can always tune in every Tuesday at 8:30 on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick, on Trovo. You can also listen to the audio-only podcast form wherever podcasts are thrown out into the universe. You can interact with us directly on Facebook. You can also interact directly with our very own Butch on Butch's blog on Tumblr.
Leave me comments and notes.
That's right. You can also watch our amazing short-form videos on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Gotta remember, because we're TikTok's sort of a young person's game, and we're old. You can
It's been
also
a month. It's been a month. I'm sorry. It's been busy time. You need to go support us, so I got more free time to make those awesome shorts.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we got another awesome one coming down the pipeline.
As soon as we have time to finish editing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got some good ones in store for you. You can also interact with us directly on X or Twitter or x.twitter or however the hell you put it in the browser, because that's totally not confusing for anyone. You can also interact with us on Threads, which is better Twitter, or it will be as soon as more people are over there. Do remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, so that way you never miss an episode. And remember, when you hit the bell, hit all and not personalized. Remember to share. Sound off in the comments and let us know how we're doing, be it good or terrible. Probably terrible.
We like those terrible comments too.
Oh yeah.
They help us get better.
Yeah, they feed the wonderful machine that we're making here.
The one comment we don't need is whether or not it's Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time, because we've already got that covered.
Oh my god.
That position has already been filled.
The Marlet lore continues. Really, any and all engagement helps us out a ton, is what I'm trying to say here.
Indeed. Thank you for that. I think that just about does it. So, Sam, tell them what happened when we were sitting around a table on Friday.
Well, so last session, we began in the mess hall in the rebellion's headquarters and discussed our next steps. We learned that many of the refugees either doubted our alliance or blamed us for the event that occurred over the 3 years that we had lost when returning from the Feywild. Deciding to start with Rain's people, we transported to the island we had investigated before being whisked away to the plane of water way back when. And from there, we traveled in the Narissa for about 10 days before arriving in Sosha, specifically the city of Palmedon. As we got closer, we were stopped by a ship led by Viking-like water genasi. We were challenged to a trial by combat to prove our worth and gain access to the city. A fight between Orpheus and one of the water genasi, Vigos, ensued. Vigos displayed bloodhunter powers eerily similar and gross to what Arnon has used in the past. With Orpheus victorious, we were taken into the city and given an audience with the Jarl. The Jarl, who turned out to be Rain's uncle, was reluctant to join our cause immediately. He promised, if we were able to complete the task he gave us, that he would speak to General Calliope and consider the alliance further. He issued us the task of defeating a monster, I don't even like talking about it, specifically a Kraken, that has plagued their waters for many years. This Kraken was the same one that had wiped out Rain's team when they attempted to defeat it around a decade before our arrival in Palmedon. The team decided to prepare, investigate, and of course shop before taking on the massive beast.
Indeed. Thank you for that. Let's get a little bit of background music going on. And with that, as you have all started exiting out of the Grand Castle there, what are you doing?
What time of day is it again?
We would say, I don't remember. So
Awesome.
we're just gonna say it's like it was still early morning, I think. So we're gonna say like late morning, just probably let's say like 10,
Sure.
11 a.m. after everything that happened.
Is Captain Rain with us?
Yes, you guys had met up with Gwen and Rain.
Well, Rain, you want to show us around?
I think for the best, I can give you some advice on where to go, but I think it might be best if I just hang around on the Narissa for now. There might be some folk here that might not want to see me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it'd probably be best for everybody, including myself. But I did snag this, and they hand you a map of the town, which I will go ahead and activate real quick. So, depending on where you're looking, here I'll mark off a couple different places. They take the map and kind of mark off, like, all right, well, these are a couple taverns that are pretty decent. These are a few shops. There's weaponsmith over here, armorsmith. There's an alchemist in this location. There's scribe over here, magic shop over here, depending on what you're looking at. If you have any questions or anything, feel free, you know how to get a hold of me, but I'm going to head back to the ship for a little while and just kind of cool my head.
You want us to get you anything?
Anything you think can help take on a fucking beast of the sea?
I mean, I was thinking more comfort-wise, but yeah, fair enough.
Alcohol. All
Okay.
the alcohol.
Okay, we can do that.
Beast of the sea.
So, you find yourself in, if you look at the map, there's the citadel in the eastern corner of the map. Kind of sits up on a large hill. Once you exit the gate of the citadel, it starts descending down into very nice area of the town, and then the closer you get to the docks, the more industrial, the more smiths and stuff like that. You can see that they marked off a couple shops down in the docks district for like weapons and armor and general goods and such like that. And then if you look also there, and that's all actually in the aptly named trade district right there. And then few scribes, alchemists, magic shops and such that are down in the area that goes by New Crown.
New Crown. Is that by the Smiths?
No, the Smiths were up in the trade district.
Okay. Is there a Joy Division or maybe a New Order?
God damn it.
Sorry.
I knew it.
I don't get that reference.
80s bands. 80s bands.
Gotcha.
Rock and roll, baby.
Gotcha.
I know we wanted potions, and I imagine Orpheus, you'd be interested in. Actually, both you guys might be interested in some new steel.
The names of the shops that Rain wrote down, there was the Guardian Quill, which was a scribe and magic, all encompassing magic shop. Mariner's Marketplace, which was more of a general goods. There was the Sea Witch, which was an alchemist. Stormborn Supplies, and the Ironclad Forge, which the forge itself was more of a, blacksmith.
What was the Stormborn supplies?
Stormborn Supplies was another
Shipwright?
kind of like, more of like general goods and shipwrighting and, fishing equipment, possibly ballistas, cannons, stuff like that as well.
Was there any sort of library or anything similar on the map?
There wasn't necessarily a library, but the Guardian Quill being the sage, you can assume that there's probably one close by.
Was there a library?
No, but there was a strawberry.
There's probably a truth berry.
You have to be more specific.
What was the name of the
need,
potion place?
People to fund our literacy.
The Sea Witch.
The Sea Witch, okay. Well, I want to see the Sea Witch.
Do they have anywhere that sells like little devices that hover that you can control remotely?
No,
Mm,
there are no drones.
that's too bad because I've heard that Palmedon drones were the best.
Oh my god. Stretching. You're stretching it. Stretching so hard.
That's kind of what we do here.
You're not wrong.
Let's go shopping.
It's
Check for scrolls first. I mean, that's kind of like our standard thing.
that is kind of our standard thing. I gotta keep up with the prepareds.
All right, so you're going to Guardian Quill first?
Guardian
Sure.
Quill, unless anybody has any reservations.
I haven't really had a chance to contact anyone for dinner reservations, so I'd say let's go ahead to the Quill.
I don't do
Wow.
reservations since that little prig in the Feywild, so
Oh no!
So,
Oh no!
prig.
So, you head down into New Crown, and you find... Oh, hold on. Where did my thing go? Give me just 1 second to pull it up. Where is it?
I invited some new people to watch tonight, not remembering that it was a shopping episode.
Oh, nice. We
Oh
apologize.
no!
Time to steal
Action!
something and get locked up.
Adventure,
We
currency.
can be just as entertaining when we're
Shopping!
Sure.
trying to survive shopping.
You say so.
People can make millions making YouTube videos about shopping at Costco.
That is true.
I
That's
think
a
we
fair
can
point.
manage.
So, you walk up and you find yourself staring at this 2-story stone building. Crystalline structures kind of embossed into it. And you see these large, intricate, wood-carved double doors. A sign
How large?
large enough for you.
I'm always worried that I'm not going to fit.
Um,
Yeah,
You-
me too.
You see a, God damn it. You see a
Phrasing.
signpost hanging with glowing magical runes. 2 languages, one on top that you don't understand, and then written underneath in a simpler font is the Guardian Quill. You see these. Elric, actually make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana.
We're showing episode 95 on Twitch.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta fix it. I was rushed trying to get the new overlays out.
Okay. Said Arcana check.
Yes, please. It's a 16. All right. Not fantastic, but not bad. You see... Hold on 1 second. You see a couple remnants of runes, or like glyphs on the doors that seem to be disabled currently. You can tell you would not want to come here when it's locked and try and get in.
Well, now I do.
You walk closer and you
Glyphs of
see
warding.
you see shimmering kind of spectral images of outlines of large figures standing on either side, just faintly visible.
It's actually pretty impressive.
And as you walk,
Uh,
oh, sorry. All right,
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, if it wasn't clear before, definitely going in.
yeah. So, hold on 1 second. I'm switching the name on Twitch and Kick real quick because I did not do that. There we go. All right, we should be updated. It should be updating now. All right.
It's updated.
You walk in and you see this kind of elderly female water genasi, long white hair pulled back in this tight braid, deep blue robes. You see the wrinkles kind of adorning crow's feet around the eyes and laugh lines look up as you all enter. How can I help you? Welcome to the Guardian Quill. Looking around, there's shelves filled with books and tomes throughout the back. The entire interior is dimly lit with this faint blue light that seems to be sourceless. There's glass cases with scrolls inside them, as well as shelves lined with parchment of varying size and condition.
Greetings.
How can I help you?
We're here to see what it is that you have on offer. Potions and scrolls, if possible.
Scrolls, we have many. Potions, you would need an alchemist for, but scrolls, I can do. Was there anything specific you were looking for, or would you just like to know the gist of what we have?
Do you have history books?
Are you looking specifically for a history of the country, the world, races?
Turtles.
She kind of looks at you with a second glance.
If you pointed me in the direction, I'll go look at them while you're dealing with that.
I'm not sure. If you look back in the back left, there may be something back there that might interest you.
Back and to the left.
Back.
Thank you.
And to the left.
Butch is going to go back
Back
to the left.
All right.
Orpheus is gonna go with Butch.
So, what kind of scrolls are you looking for? Are you looking for particular schools of magic, levels?
Do you have any scrolls of Burn the Feywild down?
We have Fireball.
Oh, he's got that
have
taken
that
care
one.
of.
Bigger, I'm thinking.
Right.
We'd like to make the powers that be calculate a nuclear blast.
We have Meteor Swarm.
Do you really
Sounds
have
better.
Meteor Swarm?
I do. It's a little pricey, but
Okay. I am curious as to what it is that you have in store, but I am interested specifically in anything made by the witch known as Tasha.
yes, indeed. Let me see what we have here. Spell level?
I'm currently capable of casting things at the 6th level.
All right. Well, let me see what we have. If you wouldn't mind following me, and walks you over to this case. Kind of opens it up, and okay, we have roughly 7 scrolls of 6th level.
It's your kind of place, bud.
Let's see what we have here. You said 6th level. Give me just 1 second to look through these and see what we have. This one is a scroll of Disintegrate.
Hard to keep those together.
Freezing Sphere. Create Undead. She's just kind of like thumbing through these spell scrolls. Guards
Literally
and
gasped when I was on
wards.
mute.
I'm sorry. Say that last one again.
Guards and wards.
Guards and wards.
I thought she said guards with wards.
Chain lightning.
Same. Summons
I
trolls.
currently already have that one.
They might have guys and dolls.
Sunbeam. True seeing.
True seeing already
2, 3, 4,
capable of
5,
that.
6, 7. And finally, instant summons.
Instant summons. What?
So with this spell, you would touch an object. It has to be less than 10 pounds and no longer than 6 feet. And basically, it will leave an invisible mark, a magical invisible mark on it, on the surface. And also, you also need a sapphire to cast this spell. You then, using the sapphire, anytime thereafter, you can use an action, or you can speak the item's name and crush the sapphire, and it instantaneously will appear in your hand. Regardless of how far away, you can be on a separate plane of existence. It's actually a very nice spell if you come or find the right usage for it.
Do you have any that work on things longer than 6 feet?
I'm not aware. Did you have something in mind specifically?
Yeah,
What was...
it's longer than 6 feet.
I hate to ask.
Then don't.
I don't think I will.
Don't call it a serpent for no reason.
Just looking
Ugh.
between the two of them, it's like, what the hell are they going on about?
Toxic.
So, any of these sound interesting to you?
Let's see. Disintegrate, of course. Freezing sphere, create undead, maybe. Guards and wards. I could probably do something with guards and wards. Sunbeam. Before we make any final purchases, I should probably know up front how much for each of these.
Each one of these is slightly different in price depending on the rarity of the spell itself. You said the ones you were interested in, Disintegrate, Freezing Sphere, Guards and Wards was one, I believe.
Yes.
Sunbeam.
Guards and wards. I know at least 2 people who can cast Sunbeam if they choose to prepare it.
Sunbeam is one of our cheaper ones. It seems to be, it's not as highly demanded, so...
Right. Why pay for it when you can have other people do it for free?
So to give you, Sunbeam itself runs about 3,500 gold, followed by followed by Guards and Wards, which would be 4,000. Instant Summons, which would be 5,150. Freezing Sphere, which would be 5,200, and Disintegrate would be 10,000 gold.
That's
One of the
wow.
more sought-after spells.
Indeed, you get those higher damage dealing, the good protection spells like that. They tend to go quickly, and there's
Plus-
not very many spells or scrolls
mean-
around.
Disintegrate's hard to keep on stock because, just kind of falls apart.
He's not a wizard, is he?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, how much is Create Undead going for?
Create Undead would be going for about 6,000.
6,000. Okay. Well, I definitely want disintegrate. And let's see. Instant summons would be good in a pinch. Freezing sphere. Not really sure I need that. Okay, I'll take disintegrate, instant summons, guards and wards.
Disintegrate, instant summons, and guards of wards.
Yeah, guards and wards.
I'm sorry.
You wouldn't.
Hold on. Sorry, I got a text right when that. So disintegrate, guards and wards, and instant summons.
What's a text? That sounds cool.
It's
So
bigger
that
than
would
a
be-
scroll.
That would be
It's like this big.
19,150 gold total.
Do you need one of those like
Okay.
texting stones for that?
And just out of curiosity, you wouldn't happen to know where I could find Tasha's otherworldly guys, would you?
Give me just 1 second. Let me take a look here. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh, God, I can't have anybody blow on these dice for me. God, okay. D100? Not augmented by anything?
Nope.
Okay. Big money, no whammy, no whammy. So, what does a 45 get me?
So I don't know of anyone in town that has Tasha's otherworldly guys. I can reach out to my contacts and see if there is a way for me to get it in special order. Here's a thought though. Hold on 1 second. Let me. Why is this not working right? Give me a second.
Gotta let the machine cook.
I gotta freaking. There we go. Is this it? I don't even control. I could put in and see what I could find. It might take a week or two to get in, and depending on the price that I can get it for, I would have to quote you a price once I know how much I will have to charge to get it, or how much I will have to pay to get it. You are aware of the material component cost as well with that, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
All right. So we do have the components here for once it does come in. You'll need basically an object engraved with a symbol of the outer planes, worth at least 500 gold pieces. So we would be able to. I do have quite a few different religious symbols and artifacts that would work for that. But yeah, I can. If you check back in with me in a few days, I'll let you know what I can find.
I appreciate that. In the meantime, before we do any final checking out, do you have any scrolls of time magic?
I don't know of any kind of time magic, unfortunately. Time is not Something that is easily manipulated.
Right. So no haste or slow or anything like that?
Oh, you mean... yes. I thought you were talking a little more... no.
He speaks grandiosely.
Wibbly wobbly? No, not so much.
I see. Yeah, no, unfortunately I do not have any haste or slow at the moment.
Understood. Yes, in that case, just the 3 scrolls, and I suppose I'll return in a few days.
Fantastic. All right, there, I fixed that. That looks better. All right. Well, like I said, that will be about 19,150 gold.
About.
Exactly.
Do you have any books for reading?
Yes, we do. I sent your large green friend into the back to look for... He wanted specifically history books about his race. What exactly kind of books for reading were you talking about?
Anything on Afridi or other elementals?
Possibly. Go ahead and roll me a investigation check. Technically, you're not the one investigating, but we'll see how well you do.
Forbidden.
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 Verboten?
Well, you got a 403 forbidden?
I got a DD dice. Forbidden.
Awesome.
Just above board, after buying the scrolls, we have 49,303 gold pieces. That does not count the gemstones that we could sell, possibly.
Is that including the platinum, like all together?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
converted the platinum to gold.
Fantastic.
And above board, Orpheus went with Butch so he could look for a book on Krakens.
Good call.
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
Well, once you can, roll me an investigation check, somebody.
I'm going to roll for finding books about my people because my history has been lost.
Well, it rolled it, but it said forbidden at the same time.
Oh, that one worked
Oh, yeah.
for Orpheus.
Orpheus got an 18.
18. You find...
I got a 27. Does that show up on your screen?
No, it does not.
No.
It shows up on mine.
I feel like you're lying to me. No.
All right, screenshot.
Yeah, screenshotter, it didn't happen.
He photoshopped it.
So, with an 18, you do find a book about, like, history of the sea and anatomy of sea creatures and stuff like that. Doing a quick, like, thumbing through the pages, though it doesn't seem to go into any detail about any kind of Kraken or anything like that.
Not even Philip.
No, not Philip McCracken.
That's too
But
bad.
he's famous.
It's a good pop-up book.
Yeah. Or it does mention a beholder named Giles, though.
Oh shit.
No.
The legendary Giles.
The legendary Giles McCracken. With a 27, you do kind of look through a couple of the texts there, and you do see a book about the elemental planes, specifically magic, harnessing powers of the elemental planes, and a history of conjuration magic. The few chapters do talk about, or the first few chapters do talk about conjuring elementals and the history behind conjuring elementals. There's a little bit of a biography about a few of the original practitioners and wizards who kind of developed the spells it takes to summon these elementals. Then it goes on a little bit more about how druids then certain druid circles learned to harness that ability and actually use their wild shape in conjunction to transform themselves into that. And it's very, very dry and very boring reading, but as you're flipping through this, there is a small chapter about Ifrits and Jinn and other genie-like creatures.
I'll take it.
Okay, that book is not exactly a bestseller. 10 gold.
Thunderberg's treatises never were.
Do you have any books on like the history of Palmedon or how things have changed since the Jarl took over, or Admiralty challenges, or you know, your funeral rites? Really, any of it? Lots of history. Please.
Those were very broad subject matters.
Well,
Not
coming into it kind of blind, if I'm being honest. So
I
just trying to like
assumed
fill in a lot of gaps.
we don't get a lot of your kind here, and I mean that with no disrespect. Just elven
Totally.
lineage typically does not. We don't find a lot of you inside of Palmedon. We don't hear, however, if you possibly some of the general stores over in the trade districts would be more inclined to have more general knowledge books like that.
I think what she's saying is they don't serve your kind here.
Hmm. But you're
The kind of people looking for the knowledge that you seek, obviously, is what I meant.
totally. Fine. Where's your nearest cemetery? I'm just kidding. I didn't ask that. I did not ask that.
Okay.
Didn't
Alright.
ask that.
Butch, roll me an investigation check to see if you can find a book about turtles.
It's a picture book.
Oh, God.
Why would it be a picture book?
The tortoise and the hare.
You
Damn
have to
it!
illustrate.
You were supposed to steal my joke, Orpheus.
My bad.
No, it doesn't matter. They probably don't have
It's
anything
the
anyway.
turtle and the heron gone.
Yeah, it was. Was what the joke was going to be, but it's gone now. So
Yeah, we stole it. We killed it. It's dead.
To be stolen, we had to know it was coming.
anyway, yeah.
still
Unfortunately, there's no reference.
Stop reading the
material
scripts ahead of time.
about
No, that's not
turtles
surprising.
in this store.
I'm a person from a people with lost history.
Well,
Must be
maybe
nice to have all your history.
That's sad.
Maybe they're all, if we can find a history, maybe there's something in other history texts we find.
Yes. There will be more places to look.
Hold on.
Do you have anything like powdered diamonds?
Powdered diamonds. Yes, actually, I do have quite a few spell components, including diamond dust. How much were you looking for?
Like 400-ish gold pieces worth.
That will just about wipe me out, but yeah, if you're looking for 400 golds worth of diamond dust, I can absolutely get you that.
Nice. Do you have anything like a gem encrusted bowl?
I do. I have 2 of those in stock, actually.
Can I have those too?
Sure. What was the value of that you needed?
It's 1,000.
Okay, so that would be 2,400 for the two of those. Or for the three of those, I guess. And she walks into the back room and comes out with these two large gem-encrusted bowls and this little leather bag that opens up and shows you that there's quite a bit of diamond dust in there.
Very classy, absolutely not gaudy at all.
No, not at all.
These things are about as big as I am.
So, okay, your bowls and your diamond dust. What else can I get for you?
Do you have any nice smelling incense?
I do. Is there a specific scent you're looking for?
No. Just
Sa-
something to cover the smell of the human over there.
Sandalwood is one of my personal favorites.
I get a little bit of that.
Absolutely. How much do you need?
How much? Like maybe 10 gold pieces worth.
Sure, absolutely. We can do that. Hands you a big, giant fucking wad of incense.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Is there anything else?
Do you have any bath bombs, preferably with glitter?
No, that would be more of the general supplies store. This is magic, and
I'm looking for a real special glittery bath.
I have some bath bombs made out of pure sulfur if you would like one of those.
That just sounds like you're throwing a bomb into a bath.
Why would they sell bath bombs at the water genasi?
Water
For their
genasi
baths.
bathe.
No, but literal bomb for the bath. The sulfur one, not the Lux one.
A water genasi ate a glittery bath bomb. Would they become glittery?
We're not made of water.
Believe
We
me,
have
they're not.
flesh.
I'm sorry, we didn't know you were listening to the conversation.
She sounds like she has personal experience with this, so
Don't believe me,
Hmm.
but I do.
Fleshy bits.
Right.
Just fleshy
Do, do,
things.
do.
As I walk
Anyway.
out of the store.
all right. Well, you all have
No.
you all have a fantastic day, and if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
After we get out, I'll say update after that. 46 and change is what we have left. 46k, not 46.
Sounds like a lot.
Your dog is doing an excellent impression of a chalk outline right now.
Yeah.
Put a picture. Oh, I think it's cut off on the stream. But
It
it'll be in the
is.
player chat.
I
It
can
is.
see just a little bit of it. I need to fix you.
my
I need to
God.
fix you, Gwen. You're off center a little bit, actually. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So, where to now?
It's out like a light.
Okay. What were the other shops that we had?
So there
There's
is the Sea Witch, which would be in the same area that you're in. It's probably a few blocks away, according to the map. That was the Alchemist supply store. There was the Ironclad Forge, which was your blacksmith, which was on the other side of town in the trade district. And then there is the Mariners Marketplace and the Stormboard Supplies.
Does anybody have any appetite for buying explosives and setting up like a pre-fight booby trap with this Kraken?
Yes. I have an appetite for explosions.
an appetite for destruction, even.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Blowing shit
Anything.
up.
To make this more manageable.
I suppose we could get like a little boat and put the explosives in it and like send it out before it sees us, but I don't I didn't think through this one. I was just thinking,
we-
boom.
Could we use like the paints, Elric, and like paint a panel of wood to look like a water genasi, and then, or maybe even rain, because it would be like the one that got away from me tentacles, and then like
Like a
you know,
Trojan
it gets
genasi?
yeah, and then
Yes.
it gets baited by that really realistic
Trojan
painting.
rain.
Yes.
Ribs for your pleasure.
Trojan rain.
It's like floating in the water like this.
I can't. I can do the picture. I can't.
You can't.
But it's
Rain?
explosive.
We're gonna duck
And
decoy
then
a,
it like
a Kraken.
hits-
I love it.
it hits the rain decoy, and then it and then maybe, you know, we come in afterwards and we're like, haha, you're down 2 tentacles, motherfucker. And we get him.
Orpheus, did you find a book on what Krakens eat?
I meant to say sodium, not sulfur, by the way. That sulfur doesn't do anything when it hits water. It's sodium that explodes.
Yeah,
I didn't-
pure sodium.
Oh, that
yeah.
makes
Yeah.
a lot more sense.
I wasn't able to find anything, Butch.
I just thought you wanted me to smell bad.
No, I said the wrong thing. As soon as I said it, I was like, that's not right. That's not right. It's pure sodium that does it, not
Yeah,
sulfur.
we'd have to go to an apothecary to get pure sodium. It probably has to be stored in a very special way.
I thought you were going to ask
Like
for romance
outside of the
novels,
water
Arden.
genasi town.
Yeah. Yep.
I would like
Oh,
to go see
God.
if I can find some more bolts since I used mine up in the last fight.
That's
That
a
sounds
bolt.
like a
Well-
trip to the forge.
Yeah, but we should probably see the sea witch because we're close to it.
I also want to
we
refill
really-
my kit,
really-
my herbalism kit.
Yeah.
Sea
We
witch is on
definitely-
the way. So
We definitely don't want to waste transitional time.
naturally.
Arden, I don't want to walk across town and then walk
Are there
back.
any
We-
are there
I
we-
mean, I'm carrying these 2 huge heavy bowls, so the less walking we do, the better.
We don't have a montage budget for
holding.
that.
Thank you. Okay.
Cute
Now
Let
I
me
don't have to
know
worry about my tiny
if-
little legs.
if we
Okay.
pass the store selling magic flutes, that would be fantastic.
It sounds like we're going to the sea witch first.
Just follow
Yeah.
the trail of rats and find that stuff.
This is like a pub crawl.
So you walk over to the Sea Witch. You let me get my alchemist shop up here. Give me just 1 second. Oh,
Wait, it's an actual
bullshit.
store?
It's got
Yeah.
potion
Yes,
stuff.
Arnon.
Damn it!
Potion seller, I need your strongest potions.
I
Potions.
thought it was just some old lady selling shit.
Defeat the Loch Ness monster.
I mean, it'd be hilarious if it turns out to be a stall in front of a different store.
The shopkeep's name isn't Ursula. I'm going to be very upset.
All right. So
All I need is your voice.
you walk in. You
had
walk
one
up
word
to
there.
this. Dum. Sorry.
Does this place have theme music playing?
Yeah, it does. So you walk up and you see this like single-story timber, half-timbered building with a reinforced wooden door. You see, you walk in and the entire place is well lit. Flasks of glowing oil set upon shelves.
Putting on my sunglasses.
The entire inside of this place smells musty, as you would expect a, place next to the ocean to smell. That kind of salty, musty.
Oh, I thought you meant a sea witch. They're pretty
You walk in
musty.
and you see, you're greeted by this tall male Genasi, short cropped white hair, and intricately designed, almost suit, put together tunic with a vest on top of it with these like intricate arcane embroidered designs, in like a deep green on top of a black vest. Walks in. He's got this close cropped goatee of white hair. Welcome to the Sea Witch.
Are you the Sea Witch?
This is the Sea Witch. My name is Bram. How can I help you?
Do you have goods that could refill an herbalism kit?
I do.
How much would those be?
Are you looking for? He's like, if you wouldn't mind, let me see what you have in your kit. Let me see what you would need to refill it. So you walk over to the counter, open it up. It's like, this isn't too bad. I could refill the supplies you are missing, give you a couple of our local herbs, and it looks like some of these things are not what I typically procure or sell here. However, I have herbs and local grown plants that have the same benefits and the same I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but either way, it'll work just the same, and I could refill this entire herbalism kit for about 10 gold.
Beautiful. I love it.
You should design a bellows.
Is there anything else that you're looking for?
What potions do you have on offer?
Absolutely. We are looking. If you're looking for standard healing potions and the like, I do have quite a selection of regular healing potions, as well as a few greater, a couple superior healing potions.
How much for each of those?
The regular healing potions will go for 100 gold. The greater healing potions are 1,000, and the superior go for 5,000. We have 4 superior. Actually, I'll do it this way. We have 6 superior for 5,000 each. We have 8 greater at 1,000 each. And the regular healing potions we have. Where's my other die? We have 15 in stock right now of the regular healing potions.
Above board, what's the difference between those?
Regular, it's how much? Shit. Regular is 2 die 4 plus 2. Emery, do you know off the top of your head?
Yeah, it's 2 die 4 plus 2, and then 4 die 4 plus 4, and then 8 die 4 plus 8.
So those are the health potions we have. We also have an elixir of health, which goes for 250 gold, and that's removes certain conditions, such as if you're affected by any kind of blindness, deafness, paralysis, poison. This will help alleviate that. Few potions
Do you
of
have any potions of the Phoenix? Because those are awesome.
I have not heard of that. I'm not familiar with that potion, unfortunately. I do have a few potions of climbing. potion of diminution. Diminution. That's a fun word to say.
Do you
I
have
bet
any
you were going to say
bellows?
dim sum.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What did you
Do
ask?
you have any bellows?
Any bellows?
Yes.
I do not have
I'm
any.
I'm in need of a good stoker, Bram.
I hate you so much.
Yeah.
Was there anything specific you were looking for?
Potions to resist electricity. Lightning.
I do have a few of those in stock.
That's a good
Being
idea, Butch.
a race and a culture that worships the Storm Lord, lightning and electricity are we're well versed in lightning and electricity magic here. I do have quite a few. Let's see how many they had. I have 5 potions of lightning resistance that would go for 1,000 gold each.
Well, 1,000. Oh, that's a lot. I don't know, guys. If we don't kill this Kraken,
Butch, do you know how much gold is worth all of a sudden?
I know we have to kill a Kraken. What about 500?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my God, he's haggling.
Oh, my boy. Get him. Get him.
I should have cast skill empowerment on you.
17.
Half price is definitely not doable, but since you are attempting to go after a Kraken, you know what? He starts chuckling under his breath.
You know, I have
how's-
heard that this Kraken does harm your entire civilization here, and that it poses a danger
As it
to
does.
you, your trade.
As it does, but if you knew how many people I have sold potions of lightning resistance to who have left to kill the Kraken, who have never returned.
Are you
Yeah,
saying
I-
that your
I'll-
potions don't work?
That is not what I'm saying. I'm
It
saying
kind of sounds like that's what you're saying.
it is a fool's errand. However, what I was going to say is...
Especially if you got a potion from here.
Oh my God.
2,000
Well,
final offer.
I-
Touching Arnon directly on the face to make him stop.
Forgive.
I was
Can we
going
send
to
him outside?
I was going to give you a discount, but now I think I'll raise the price.
No, don't. I don't know him.
Well, we are Vanduran's Vengeance. We slew a pit fiend. I think we can handle a Kraken.
Okay, so
These
what
potions
if?
sure would be nice.
Butch,
What if you sell them to us for like 750 gold each, and then if we kill the Kraken and we live and we come back, you give us a rebate of 250 gold pieces each?
okay, I'm going to say Ember, make me a persuasion check. I would say at disadvantage because of Arnon, but you then get advantage because of Butch, so just a straight...
Can I just pretend that I don't know Arnon?
No, you can't.
I already
Straight
tried
roll. Straight roll persuasion check.
It says forbidden.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
God, why is it doing that?
Forbidden.
Because I'm not persuasive, I guess.
You gotta persuade
guys-
Foundry
It's-
first.
Forbidden.
It's because of Arnon. Your persuasion roll is forbidden. I'll tell you
That
what I
tracks.
can do.
Well, it
Since-
comes up. The first one says 21.
Okay, that's fine. I'll tell you what I can do. Since I have 5, I will sell you 5 at 750 gold apiece, as long as you promise not to give him 1. And he points at Arnon.
That's rough.
We're all definitely creatures of our words. So
You know, given that he doesn't seem to believe in them anyway, I'm sure we can manage to let everyone but him have one.
I got some snake oil from a guy down the street. I'm sure
Take,
it'll work.
nope, move.
Good thing we can't hear you because you went outside.
So that would be 37.
Yeah, I went to go get some more snake oil.
That would be 37.50 for the 5 potions of lightning resistance.
Butch, did you also want those healing ones?
Well, we probably could use some more healing.
Just buy all 15 of the regular.
If
healing
you are going against a Kraken,
We are.
I can also offer you. I do have quite a few potions of water breathing as well, which might be helpful.
How much do those go for?
Those go for 500 gold apiece.
For us, they go for 500.
Yes.
They only work on Tuesdays, though.
I know that spell.
But do you have to concentrate on that spell?
Oh shit!
Should.
You know, that's a good point.
God damn it! This is where the DM wants to say, "Yeah, waste the concentration," but the salesman NPC wants to make money. So I don't
Mine
know
is
which voice.
not concentration, and I can do 10 creatures for
Is-
24 hours.
Water breathing,
Yeah,
not
it's not a
concentration.
concentration
Oh
spell.
shit! Okay, well,
The spellcaster's new thing.
And I can do it
This-
as a ritual too.
this guy
so then
doesn't
I
know
can-
that.
Might be
He's-
water.
this guy doesn't know that. He's just trying to make money.
Mm,
Sure, sure.
thank you, but no thank you on the water breathing. But the healing
Fantastic.
potions are definitely of interest.
So
I
we
think.
have 15 regular, 8 greater, and 6 superior. How many would you like?
Superiors are like 5,000 a pop.
They are 5,000 a pop, yes.
And it's at max 40 HP versus 20 HP for greater.
Going against a Kraken, 20 HP might not get you very far.
It's true, but we're going against a Kraken for your people.
Truth. He speaks it.
I am
Could
sure this
loan
is...
us those healing potions, and when we get back, after defeating the Kraken, you can be like, "That was your reward."
Ma'am, how stupid do you think I am?
Wait, I know this one.
No.
Get out, Arnon!
Get out.
That's 7 charisma, baby!
Do y'all think maybe
Just,
it's
he
just
keeps
10 of the
wandering back
regulars?
in.
I'm just talking in through the window right now. Hey guys, I know the answer to that one.
Somebody close the window.
So
Keep
anyways,
that musty smell in.
You know, if Rhett were here, she would probably spin a tale about how we could tell stories of your shop and how your potions saved the day.
if it weren't for the potions at the Sea Witch, it would all be for naught.
Think
Is
of the
what we could say.
exposure. Instead of having us pay you, we could pay you an exposure.
One of you
Cost
two,
that much?
either Butch or Ember, make a persuasion check at advantage.
But you want to do it?
I've already done it.
Okay, how about
Oh,
Butch
wow.
did not
I
do
rolled
it?
so bad.
16.
16.
I'll tell you what I can do. If you buy the lot of 15 regular healing potions, if you buy the lot of any of them or all of them, I'll give you a 20% discount. Off of that lot of potions.
Running the calculations.
Butch looks to the person who actually knows how to do money.
You know,
7,200?
25% is much easier to calculate for all of us.
Don't push your luck.
So it'd be what, 7,200 for the regular and greater, all of them, all 23.
So it would be... There was 8 at 1,000.
Oh no, I did it off of 10 regular healing potions, not.
There's 15 regular. So that would be times. The regular would be 1,200 if you did the regular. The
So
greater.
600. Yeah.
Greater would be 64. Yeah.
So 7,600 for
And the superior.
23 potions.
The superiors. Would be 2,400 or 24,000. Sorry, 24,000. There's an extra zero there.
Yep.
We'll pay 2,400 for it.
Yeah. But 24,000 I feel like is a little steep for our budget.
All right. Well,
We still have shopping to do.
Yeah.
if you wanted to buy the regular and the greater, it would be 7,600 gold.
So much gold.
If we bought out all of the regular and the greater, would you throw in one of the superiors as like a bonus?
I'm already giving you a 20% discount.
What if we did
This is not a make your own six pack.
That
Trying
sounds fun. What
really
is
hard to do that.
I don't think Butch has a 6-pack.
Okay, let's just settle for the 7,600.
do we want to buy all 23?
I don't think you can
All,
see his
all
instance.
23 just to be sure.
So that's 7,600 plus the 3,750 for the lightning resistance.
How much was the lightning resistance?
3,750 for 5 of them.
Oh wait, the lightning. Yeah, that's the one we need. I was thinking of the water breathing,
So
which
that
we
would
don't
be
need.
11,350 gold.
If you bring it down to 10,000, we will.
I
duct
am
tape
already
Arden's mouth
giving-
right in front of you.
I am already giving you the biggest
I'll
discount
stab
that I
him if you
can.
want.
I'll stab him. I'll shank him.
So 11,360 gold pieces. for
350
kit
gold,
refill.
yes. Oh, 360 gold, yes. Sorry, I forgot about the kit refill.
Okay, 5 potions of lightning resistance, 15 regular healing potions, and 8 greater healing potions.
I say we go with that.
Fantastic. Now, is there anything else you need?
Before Arnon makes another scene, we should probably say we're done here.
We might want to have a talk with him before we go into the next place.
Or just take his feet so he doesn't put them in his mouth.
Oh my god. he might need his feet.
I can carry him.
That's not okay. Handle Arnon however you want to.
I don't know how metaphors work.
Auga. Giggity giggity.
Where is Arnon right now? Is he still with us?
He's outside.
Oh god, do we leave him inside
Is he just
or outside?
mouth pressed up against the window, like, guys?
Yeah.
I think he's looking for snake oil sales.
Two stores, and you guys have spent almost 33,000 gold. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about that.
We
How
have
much do we have left?
35,523 remaining.
You guys had a shitload of gold.
Now,
That's what
we
happens when you take out generals of Titivolus.
we do have 7 intricately carved statues and 10 large gems worth approximately 1,000 gold pieces each.
Oh, I should probably
So-
sell them.
There was a lot
where
of
do we go
other
to sell those?
there was a lot of other shit that you guys must have lost at some point, because I've been giving you like art items and shit ever since the beginning of the campaign, and nobody knows
Like,
what they were.
All I have is what
I know.
we've gotten since Nitra.
I know.
Yeah, that's
So if you want to just give us 20k
No,
for
I
fun to
don't.
pretend we liquidated that, I'd
Nope.
be into it.
Nope.
no, we gotta plumb the depths and rediscover.
We'll
all of
say
the
that
other
all of
bits
that.
and bobs.
We'll say all that shit was in Rhett's bag. and it disappeared
I
with
had
Rhett.
Red's bag.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
had another one.
Yeah, with the
The
collectibles.
art bag
Yeah.
full of art collectibles.
Well, if I
So-
find a list of that later, can we pretend Red's bag didn't disappear?
I think it was a Grundle Vuitton bag.
Grundle
God.
Vuitton.
There was a Grundle window sale.
Anyway, moving on. Are you all finished at the Sea Witch?
I've walked out.
All right.
Yeah, I
I'm
walked
not.
out.
Also walked out. Oh no.
It's... I'm happy to be breathing fresh
It's like,
air again.
Arnon, we're done. Arnon, we're done.
I'm gonna
Arnon,
pick
get
at
away
this
from the
guy's
wall.
store.
It's
It's like a
Before
dent in the wood that he's kicked.
Butch waits
through.
for everyone to leave, and he asked the guy, "Do you have any shrink reduce potions?"
I do. I have a
For his
potion-
ego. Sorry,
have-
I'm at the window.
I have one potion of diminution. That's fun to say.
There it is.
This will reduce your size by 1 classification above board for up to 4 hours.
Wow, how much is that?
This one will go for about 1,000 gold.
I don't have any. Would you be willing to set it aside for me in case we survive?
I can do that, yes.
I mean, I'm sure we will, but
Don't use his potions if you want to come back and buy that.
right. Thank you. Butch hurries up to catch up with everyone else.
God damn it. Can't take Arnon anywhere.
Which is oblivious.
We're trying not to, but he keeps following us.
Hey guys, what are you doing in there?
Hey, you guys.
Going to the next shop, Arnon. The Iron Forge. You want to go to the Iron Forge?
Sure.
What do you mean, new bolts, right?
I
So
haven't pissed anybody off yet.
as you guys head across town to the Ironclad Forge, we're going to go ahead and take our break. So, stick with us, and we will be back in about 10 minutes because some of us have tiny bladders. All right, we'll be right back. And
Let's do this.
we are back.
I want some shoes.
Thank you all for staying with us. Sorry. All right, so you are continuing across town to the trade district. Did I hear you correct that you're going towards the Ironclad Forge?
That was the thing that
Yes.
I mentioned. We could change course if someone would like.
Sure. We got our lightning resistance, so
Need explosives.
ooh, explosives.
I'm kind of surprised that's not something the alchemist would have, but I don't want to go back in there. I'm being honest.
Moving right along. So,
Mm-hmm.
you walk across the town. Let me pull my forge up.
Pull my forge up.
You walk, as you walk across town, the buildings seem to kind of go from more wooden structures back into that stacked stone. You start seeing quite a bit of black smoke billowing through chimneys in this district. You come across this one that is fairly large, single-story building. You see the image of a anvil with tongs and a hammer on oh, we lost Scott. Shit. Cameras will come back shortly. I'm assuming his router just fucked off again.
Oh no, Arnon won't be here when we do the sale.
All right. Yeah, unfortunately, neither will our cameras. Our cameras are completely screwed up right now.
No.
Well, really did him in.
Yeah. So,
Arnon will return.
is that like the end of every Marvel movie?
At every single one of them.
So,
They will come back, we promise.
bear with us
Well,
while the cameras come back. So, like I said, you come across this building that's fairly large, single-story, stacked stone. On the front of this building is a large porch with a blazing hot furnace and a chimney that goes up through the roof. You see hanging implements, hammers, tongs, and such hanging from the ceiling on this porch.
Very cool.
There is a about normal size kind of nothing fancy wooden door that is open completely. Inside there is the bright orange glow of lamplights, the smell of hot metal and salt. Now comes the sulfur smell, and just smell of heat. Oh, and Arnon shows
There
back
we
up
go.
right before you guys walk into the store. As you
Perfect
walk,
timing.
as
He's
you
back.
as you
That's
walk
where my
in,
YouTube stream froze. The thing I just pasted in chat. I thought.
Fantastic.
Subscribe to our Patreon to find out the silly bullshit that we post all the time.
It is the best.
So, as you walk in, the sound of metal on stone fills your ears. Looking around, you see a pretty well-built Genasi man with probably shoulder-length white hair, a few strands falling in front of his face, the rest pulled back into almost a Witcher-style half pony, running the edge of a blade along a stone like sharpening wheel that turns in front of him. Racks of weapons, armor stands with intricately designed metal armor and helmets, shields, anything you can think of. This store seems very, very well stocked. So you walk in, the gentleman does not seem to pay any mind to you. Doesn't seem to notice you coming in.
Suppose we can browse until he finishes what he's doing.
We browsing, looking what they have for sale.
All right, so you're
Yeah,
just
let's take a look at what they got.
walking in and
I'm
walking
gonna assume that he can't hear us come in because sharpening blades is rather noisy. So I'm gonna go on the opposite side so that he can see us and see if he stops or if he's purposefully not paying attention to us.
As soon as you walk around and get into his periphery, he kind of looks up for a second and kind of pulls the sword back. He's like, Oh, hi.
Right.
Didn't hear you guys come in.
We've been here for hours.
That's
I'm just
Minutes.
unnerving.
Roll the
For
minutes.
kidding. It's been minutes.
Okay. How's it going? What can I do for you? Welcome, the Ironclad Forge. My
Thank
name
you.
is Thorfinn.
Are you okay,
I'm fine.
Thorfinn?
Are you okay?
I mean, no, but
Just a
that's
little-
just a general rule for me.
You guys startled me. That's all. So, what can I do for you?
Do you have any specialized crossbow bolts in stock?
We have a few. Are you looking for just a little extra bonus? A little extra damage?
Yeah, any kind of extra destruction.
Special
Give me 1 second. Let me take a look here. We have some +1. We got above board because there's no fucking easy way to say this. We got some +1 bolts. We got about 10 +1 bolts. Those get those go for about 500 gold apiece, and then we have 5 +2 bolts. Those are a little bit rarer. Those are a little pricier. Be about 5,000 gold apiece.
Ooh. Okay.
The plus
And how
ones were
about-
500.
500 gold apiece.
The +2 are 5,000. +3s are 50,000.
How about
About
the
if we had
crossbows
some.
themselves? Do you have any specialized crossbows?
Let me see here. We do have a.
Everything's more expensive on an island.
Yeah.
See, I told you we thought we were on an island.
We have this. We do have one that'll give you a little extra power. It's got a little heavier of a draw. Above board +1 crossbow. That's a hand crossbow. I need a.
Enchanted to the first degree.
This one would be about. Wait, are you looking for light, heavy, or hand?
My current one is a hand, so, but I would assume any that's can be held in one hand.
The hand crossbows are one hand. Light and heavy typically are. You need two hands to carry them, but it's a pretty quick swap. You can usually do a quick swap between your sword and shield to the crossbow if you have some distance to cover.
All right. Well, let's see what you got light, and let's see what you got for hand.
All right, if you're going light and hand, +1 light crossbow would be about 5,000. The hand crossbow, the +1 hand crossbow would be about 2,500.
Okay. And because I don't know above board what, in terms of damage potential, what would those have any difference besides the +1?
Yes, light crossbow does. Give me a second. I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head. Light crossbow does. Oh my god, why is my internet acting so funky? 1d8 for a light. And hand, I think, is 1d4.
1d6.
1d6. Okay, so it's 1d6 for a hand crossbow and 1d8 for a light crossbow.
All right.
And a heavy crossbow is 1d10 or 12? 1d10.
And for the light and heavy, it just takes an action to switch from one to the other, or is it bonus action? Or
Since you have typically drawing a weapon is a free action. It would be basically a full action to swap. Or, well, no, you don't. Arnon, you never take a full action to swap between your bow and your sword. So, no, it's a free action, basically.
Okay, and what would be the price for your heavy?
Heavy.
How heavy we talking?
How heavy we talking? Shit, what did I say the price for the light was?
20 gold pieces.
No.
You said one was 25, and I forget.
The
what the other one was.
5,000. The heavy is going to be 7,500.
Okay. Well, I certainly wouldn't mind the upgrade. I have one specialized bolt left, which, would be fine for the moment. But could help to have a few extra +1s. How are we looking on money?
I'm gonna say into Orpheus's head to not tip off the vendor. 35,500.
Okay.
But sir, while he is contemplating what he would like to get while he's browsing, can I sharpen my battle axe on your sharpening stone?
Sure, have at it.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you guys were looking for? We got armor, weapons, specialty items as well.
Do you have a set of basic kitchen knives?
Yeah, I got. If you're just looking for some basic kitchen knives, sure. I can come up with a set here.
Do you have any with like a really cool handle, maybe?
We have a couple. I have a couple with some nice inlaid onyx wood.
And how much would those be?
I could. For these ones, if you're looking for the like ornate style, about 100 gold.
Do you have a simple set?
We have a simple. We have. If you're looking for just a simple set of iron kitchen knives, I could do you one for about 15 gold.
Above board. Hold on, above board. Being that I just came in, can I say that I brought a small amount of gold pieces with me that are mine that I haven't spent yet?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I would like to purchase then the slightly ornate ones for the 100 gold pieces and gift those to Butch.
Oh.
But can I sharpen them first?
You're going to have to tell
on
him
the
because he's
stone?
about to buy some for himself.
Absolutely.
Hey, Butch, I got you these knives.
Wait, no, what?
I'm going to go sharpen them because I'm going to sharpen my battle axe, but when I'm done sharpening them, they are for you. Thank you for feeding us so gritty and well.
Thank you.
In the meantime, Orpheus pulls out his hand crossbow. Well, I have this crossbow. It's served me well, been well maintained. Still fires just as strong as the day I got it. What would you give me as a trade-in potential towards getting your heavy crossbow?
Kind of takes a look. He's like, yeah, this is in pretty good shape. I'll give you about... Shit, I forget what I told you. What was it? 2,500 for the...
25 new.
25 new? I'll give you about 700 gold for it. Oh, well, that's... Wait, shit. That was 2,500 for the +1. I could give you about... This is just a standard crossbow, so... I'll give you about 250 for it.
Well, I think if you can maybe peel a little bit off one and add a little to the other, get us to about 7,000. What would you say there?
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, big money.
Come on, Schwartz.
My charisma is not great, but I rolled a nat 20.
That's amazing.
Even yeah,
It's real.
Fantastic.
You give
It's
They do
free.
exist.
you use this as a trade-in. Yeah, I could do 7,000 even.
Okay, I look at Gwen.
Sure. I missed it.
See if he wants any of those
Down to
statues
7,000 with
instead
my
of
trade-in.
money.
Are you bought
For the-
for
For
what?
the heavy crossbow +1.
Okay.
All right. So that is a +1. Everybody keep track of this shit because I'll add it after the session, and I'm not going to remember everything you buy.
I will send you my detailed notes.
Perfect. All right. Were you interested in any of those bolts to go along with it?
You were saying 500 apiece. Is that what you said?
Yeah, 500 apiece for the +1s.
I bundled, let's say 5 of them. Could you discount any?
Yeah, I could give you 500 off. Give you 5 for $2,000.
Look over at Gwen again. Let's buy some bolts.
All right.
Right, you have a door.
Grabs the bow. Grabs.
I do say into your head it will bring us down to about 2,600 or 26,000. I mean,
26,000. Yeah.
You guys interested in anything else? I got some really interesting stuff that just came in on a boat.
Like what?
Let's see all of it.
So I got all your standard weapons, armor, stuff like that, but we actually just got this shipment in that just apparently raided some shipwreck out off of the coast of Palia. Came in with this interesting set of armor, so these kind of odd bracers, and then also this really nifty looking shield as well. Start off, and he pulls out. First thing he pulls out. Hold on 1 second. Let me get to it.
Ooh.
First thing he pulls out is this large shield that you can tell he's taken quite a bit of time to polish it off. This thing has a deep purple backing with silver banded edges, and you see the intricate like lion's face and mane almost sticks out from the shield itself. This is from what we've heard, this is known as the Champion's Shield. So the cool thing about this thing is if you are the kind of protective type, this is good for you, because if you see one of your allies getting attacked if they're within 30 feet of you, you can use your instincts to kind of magically transport and swap places with that other person. And then the attack is made against you as opposed to them.
Ooh.
So this shield is, I've never seen anything like this before. This one would be about 15,000 for this shield. We also got this really kind of interesting set of armor that came in as well. Came from the same shipwreck. This, and he pulls out this set of like studded leather armor that has these intricate designs throughout and these straps that go around under the arms. What you see on it in the middle is like a large lock and keyhole. And hanging from one of the straps, you see a key. He's like, this is person who identified this for us said this was the heart lock armor, apparently. So while you're wearing this, spells like, I don't know how, I mean, you got a couple spellcasters here. You know the spell polymorph and stuff like that. You are completely immune to anything that changes your shape while you're wearing this armor. But that's only one of the benefits. The other benefit is that lock and that key. There's 3 different positions that you can turn that key to. If you turn it to position 1, it makes you grow real large. Basically, the effect, like Mr. Wizard over there, you know, in the spell Enlarge Reduce.
I'm very familiar. Yes.
Yeah. So it has a similar property to casting the enlarge function of that spell.
It is the little blue spell.
Mr. Wizard.
Grow real large in that position.
That, I will have you know, is Elric Fireball Jenkins.
Well,
Does it last?
Whoa.
Does it last for longer than 4 hours?
If it does, you might want to consult your local alchemist.
God damn it.
If you turn it to position 2, it'll do the opposite effect and it'll actually cast the reduce on you. Lastly, if you have a door you absolutely need to get through, if you turn it to position 3, it'll actually cast the knock spell. So
interesting.
This armor itself also probably about 15,000 gold. Lastly, we have these.
But wait, there's more.
In that same load, we also got these, and he pulls out these golden bracers with these, each one 2 intricate golden leather straps that go along the bottom. You see these designs of ivy kind of weaved throughout, embossed into the bracers themselves, and all these intricate triangle patterns throughout. These bracers will give you not only give you a little bump to your armor, it'll oddly enough give you the ability to speak and understand the language Orin. I don't know if you're familiar with Orin or not, but not too many people in this plane speak it. But also, there's a little bit of magic imbued with these. There's a limited number of spells or a limited number of times you can use these, but it gives you the ability to do things like cast Detect Magic, Invisibility, Gaseous Form, Major Image, and Windwalk. These ones, not quite as intricate, not quite as good as the other ones. We could give you these for about 5,000.
Or 4 easy payments of $19.95.
And 1 hard
Difficult.
payment. We're not going to tell you which one, but one of these payments is going to be tough as shit. The mailman will get shot to death.
This payment must be made in Electrum.
How dare you? We do not use $2 bills here.
So, any of those...
I like $2 bills.
Any of those strike your fancy?
Every single one of those things is interesting.
Oh, how long are your prices that you just quoted? Are those the absolute prices, or do they last for like a day, or can we think on it?
Those prices are there until we sell it, unless we can't sell it for a while, but I guarantee you this stuff will be gone in the next probably 24 hours.
Available to the first 100 callers. Only.
Hey, Arnon, can you sneak to the door and hit the close sign so nobody can come and buy those things?
Oh my god.
Nobody's home.
So, studded leather. It seems to be either mine or Arnon's deal.
Are they chaps?
You know, that shield, I can hold my breath for an hour.
I
What?
got you with that.
True.
That shield basically does the change places.
Yeah.
There's no trees in the ocean,
It's true.
presumably.
Why are you talking about trees in the ocean?
The song I like.
All right. Anyway,
That's honestly not even the weirdest thing going on right now.
Nope.
I'm still trying to figure out what holding your breath for an hour has to do with this shield.
Oh, we are one of the groups. We're the ones who are going to kill the Kraken.
Okay. Well, good luck to you.
Or die
You
trying.
probably
Have you happened to sell a bunch of stuff to people who have failed, like some other shop owners around here?
I mean, I sell a lot of stuff to a lot of people. Some of those people come back, some of them don't. What happens to them is none of my concern.
As
It's
the
a better
blacksmith,
attitude to
you
have,
think
I
it would be a little bit of your concern, but fair enough.
I mean, listen, it is not the weapon's fault that people are idiots.
So this is basically an as-is sale.
This is I cannot teach you the responsibility of using these things. That is on you. I just sell the weapons, and nobody blames the weapons for bad things that are committed with the weapons.
As he's saying this in the background, Orpheus is aiming the crossbow at his face, looking down it.
Oh no!
I
God.
happen to have one weapon that is quite a bitch. So
Crossbow discipline. Crossbow discipline.
So-
Oh,
Point-
Arden,
point it
do you want me to
point it
talk to him
down.
about that sword?
no,
Because I might be able to convince him to take it
We're-
off your hands.
we might need it now. Remember?
Yeah.
Ah.
Keep it
The
in the
target
bag
that sword is
for
meant
now.
for is not dead.
Well, that really depends on whether or not Strahd was lying about Bart never coming back.
So, oh.
No, buddy.
We're gonna
He
take him
came
at
back.
his word.
Remember? He's
Yeah.
back.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So
I don't know what's going on, but are you guys interested in buying something else or not?
there's
I'm
another.
wondering if can I commission something?
What are you looking for, man?
So I'm taking out of my bag this like ratty cloth that I've been carrying this baby raccoon in since we got her. Can you make something like this out of leather and armor?
Just a little baby carrier for your
Like
raccoon?
an armored raccoon sling.
Basically, yes,
A
like
baby
an armored
Bjorn.
baby carrier. But like, can you make it so that it can support her now, but then also when she grows a bit bigger, like as a full-grown raccoon, it'll still cover her in times of danger?
I
Size fits all.
mean, I could probably whip something up like that. It might take a little bit of
About-
time.
Right. How long do you think that would take you? I don't know that we have more than a few days here.
Well, it's going to take me more than a few days, but if you do survive your Kraken, I could have it done for you on your way by the time you get back.
Okay.
Could you, I'm gonna take my mask and say, could you the sides of it where it's fixed together, make them articulating, so I can
You-
just lift part of it up or. part
Oh
of it
yeah,
down?
just like a helmet. You want them hinged and, or we could.
Yeah, I want to be able to wear it and then open it
She wants
to
to
show
be
my
even-
face.
She wants to be even more unhinged than she is normally.
So you
Correct.
want? So
I
what
want
is?
it hinged to be unhinged.
Can I see that?
Fearsome.
You kind of.
I tentatively
He's,
hand it to him.
he looks at
It's
it.
very
He's like,
special
is this,
to me. Please be
Don't
careful.
put it in your mouth.
Is this bone? Interesting.
It's a bone-ish. It's the beak of a rather large mind flayer.
And okay. Bone makes it a little more difficult than like say metal or leather, but it's definitely something that I could do.
And
he kind of
not...
starts looking around. And he's like, we could cut here and here, and then we could kind of rivet these two areas. And do you want it to latch closed, or do you want just under the weight, like friction style, or do you want it to where you can like?
I'd like it to rest like this, with the ability for me to open it.
Oh, so you
or
want
lift it.
Do you want it to open in the beak, or do you want it to lift the whole thing up like a helmet, like a knight's helmet?
So if this is the the beak coming together, I want to be able to separate it and show my face.
That's creepier, and I kind of like it. Let's do that.
For a minute there, I
We
thought
can-
you went to the
but
beach move with your mouth.
Could
So-
you have it like continue like on a scale of motion so she could act like it's talking?
I mean,
Oh God.
Give me a little piece of leather I can pull, and then it talks for me.
if it'll be a little more expensive, but if that's what you want, then I mean,
Let's.
so if
Hi,
we
I'm a
let's-
mind flayer.
if you
Seen
want
my dead dog lately?
I just wanna be
Does
able-
anybody have any brains?
If you wanted
The
to-
worst version of Big Bird ever.
You kids look scared and sad. Let me help by making you more scared and sad.
if you want it
So,
to
when
open in the
someone
way
says
of
that,
the-
I want to be able to close it.
Do you have any dead pets?
if you want it to open and have
Where's
the
your
beak
wife?
open itself, that shouldn't be a problem because that's already how it's designed to do. But yeah, I can take, like I said, I can get that done probably within the next week or so. Probably special order with the bone and all of that. Probably about 150 gold for those modifications.
How much for the baby Bjorn? The
Raccoon Bjorn.
the papoose
Yeah.
thing that you want. Probably another with materials and everything. I mean, that's not too difficult. I could probably do that for about 50 gold.
Nothing engages children like trauma.
Oh my God, gold is worth so much.
Let me make you a balloon animal of your dead dog.
So,
Oh God.
That sounds lovely for those two things.
all right. Yeah, I can just leave that here with me, and I'll get it taken care of for you.
Okay.
You're gonna feel pretty bare without that, Quinn.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
So,
Do you have like a? Never mind.
Like a temporary crown.
No, it's just like something else I can put over my face. It's fine. Here, just go ahead. Fine, I'll find something. Just hold up the skull.
is there anything else you guys
God.
wanted? Can I interest you in any of these items?
Absolutely the bracers.
You want
at
the
very
bracers?
least.
All right.
What did the bracers do again?
A brace. It's in the name.
Thanks.
They give you a slight bonus to your armor, and then the ability to speak and understand the language Orin, whatever the fuck that is. And then you have access to detect magic, invisibility, gaseous form, major image, and wind walk.
Wow.
Above
People
board,
really know how to sell stuff in this town.
above board, they have 7 charges. Refresh every dawn. Spell save DC for these is 17. Detect magic is 1 charge. Invisibility is 2 charge. Gaseous form is 3 charge. Major image is 3 charge, and wind walk is 6 charges.
Dang.
So those will be 5,000. Did you want to pick up that armor and that shield as well?
We can't do that. If we want that, it's in the red.
What was the enchantment bonus on the shield? I can't remember if it's enchanted to the first degree, the second degree, to not degree, or if it was just the switch places that it had.
I'm sorry, say that again. The shield itself? Hold on one
Yeah.
second.
I'm sorry, I meant to say shield.
Oh, yeah. Ember, you already have this shield. You are familiar with this shield. It's the same shield that you already have.
And I guess I should look it up and use it at some point.
Good call, Emery. I completely forgot that she had that. Yeah, it's just the switch place. It's just the switch places thing. Thanks,
shield.
Emery. Ember, you're sitting there. You're like, wait a minute. You pull
That
out.
looks
You
familiar.
you unsling your shield, and you have damn near the identical shield.
Hey, did you
That's
come in
funny.
here with that?
I
Got
know
deep
that lion
pockets.
face. I wear that lion face.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna.
Isn't that interesting? Apparently, your DM forgot that he gave you a magic item, and then tried to get you guys to buy it.
Yep, sounds about right.
I am gonna lean into the group away from the vendor and say, with the crossbow, the bolts, the Bjorn, the mask, and the bracers, we're at 21,000 left. So we can't get both. If you're wanting that.
Bracers.
Those bracers have a lot of tricks. Even I could actually wear those, but I'm sure you want them.
One might say if
Also-
you put on a long sleeve shirt, you would have tricks up your sleeve.
Ew.
I can live
Yeah.
without the crossbow if you guys.
No,
No.
No. I'm just saying I don't think
Yeah.
we just can't buy these two, the shield
Yeah.
and the
No,
armor.
no. I don't think we need the shield. I
Question.
think
Above,
Orpheus.
above board.
Yeah.
That crossbow, does that count as like a regular weapon or like a magical weapon?
It's magical.
Okay. Because if you're going from a regular weapon that you have now, right? And the regular weapons have like no effect on a Kraken, so it'd be good to outfit you with something that could help. fight the
You
thing.
wouldn't know that.
So I said above board.
Yeah. That's called metagaming.
I think we'd get the crossbow anyways. Like I definitely am not advocating for putting that back
Yeah.
with or without that information. But
Yep, crossbow
yeah.
for sure.
yeah, it's just do we
Also-
want to go to the shipwright before we buy this armor? Maybe.
I feel like if we're gonna get him the
Yeah.
crossbow, though, he's got to flex with it.
We should
Yeah,
definitely spend money on improving the ship. Otherwise, I don't want it to be. We don't need to be crushed before we even. We need to be able to get out of there.
I mean, Rain would also be, they would have some money to contribute to their own, like, ship repairs, right?
I sure it didn't look like they had much left of anything.
Yeah.
Ship doesn't even fly anymore.
I was hoping they might be able to contribute like the extra little boat or however we want to do the explosives, and then also the booms.
I mean, you know that there are quite a few lifeboats on the Narissa.
We just have to paint.
Right. Okay, let's stick with the bracers and all of the other crossbow and crossbow bolts. If we somehow come into some more money, or if we have enough left, then we can consider returning for the big little armor.
The Ant-Man armor?
The Ant-Man armor. That's exactly what
Oh my god, Scott dropped again. Dude needs to get a new router. Jesus Christ.
He's rough routering it.
Mid sneeze this time. Oh, I
Can
forgot
we ask
to
the
post
forge?
that.
Well, I'll go ahead and put it in the chat too.
Can we ask the forge if he has a router?
In all fairness,
No.
Spectrum's upgrading like everything in the city, so
Yeah.
they've been shutting down my internet pretty frequently.
Yeah, my internet's been
They're-
garbage. They're in the process of, well, it's AT&T, but they're running fiber through my neighborhood right now, so
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Spectrum's doing the same exact thing.
yeah.
Yeah, improvements incoming.
All right, so All right, well, bracers, crossbow, bolts, all of that. If there's nothing else, y'all have a great day. I'll be here when you, and like I said, you two come back in about a week or so, and I should have your special orders done.
Wonderful.
Sounds like a plan.
Pleasure doing business.
Thank you.
So heading out, where else are you headed to?
At this point, what time of the day is it?
Throughout all of this, you are probably getting close
Hungry.
to, you're probably getting close to like 6, 7 p.m.
I would like.
Oh no, we haven't eaten.
No, we could either go to the ship or maybe we could find an inn, see if we can get some info.
Oh.
That's a good idea.
What?
How far is the ship? Because like I would like to eat at the inn just for food purposes, but maybe we can invite Rain to come with us.
Yeah, there are two. Rain marked 2 different taverns. One that is in the Docks district called the Siren Song, and then another one that is a little bit closer to the Citadel in kind of the higher end, like upper class neighborhood, called the Talking Raven.
Do either of them have onion rings?
She
We'd
didn't.
have to go
they
find
didn't-
out.
yeah,
They might
didn't
have
say.
menus posted. Welcome back.
Thanks.
We're gonna look for onion rings. That's what you missed.
Onion rings. Cool.
Mhm.
They have vinegar.
I'm
There's
just
one
excited to see
onion
what the
ring to rule
cuisine
them
is
all.
here.
Give me that. Give me.
So, where are you headed?
Raven?
If food's being had and all that, I am actually going to go back to the ship and find a Misra.
Fair enough.
There,
Oh.
I'll reconvene with all of you later.
Okay, meet us at the Siren Song, and can you also invite Rain?
Of course.
All right. So,
Yeah.
are you,
Should
Go
we
back and
bring
grab
food to Rain? Maybe we should just go get food and take it out and bring Rain food.
Like a picnic?
We could get them the alcohol they
Not
wanted.
eating on the ship.
Hey, did Rhett's mom come with us?
no.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's too bad. She probably
Should have let
needs
me
some
talk
food.
to her. I might have been able to persuade her to join us.
So you guys make your way to which one are you going? The Raven or the Siren Song?
Which one is closest to the boat?
That would be the Siren Song. It's in the
That
Docks
one.
district, not too far away from.
Sure.
And we're really disappointed if they don't have some good onion rings, though.
All right. So you walk.
I'm just looking forward to seeing what they have. I've never eaten here before.
So you walk through these kind of damp alleys in the Docks district, very close to sea level here. The entire city, the closer you get away, it's almost built on a hill, and there's like this consistent grade the farther away from the docks you get. Being down here, there are like consistent puddles throughout the cobblestone streets. You walk through before you find this Tudor style log and stucco building with music playing inside, the flickering orange glow of fire and candle inside. Door wide open, a few windows on the front, sign over that says with an image of, hey,
Look at your
Sam,
dog."
your dog is on the counter.
Oh my god.
Sign above the door with a silhouette of a mermaid, and underneath says the Siren Song. So who all went? Elric, did you were the only one that went back to the boat, or did anyone else go back?
If we're trying to get Rain to come to us at the Siren Song, then I think I would want to go back to the boat. But if we're taking stuff back to them, then I wouldn't have gone.
Are you contacting them beforehand to see what they want to do?
How can we contact them?
Don't you have a sending stone to her?
Not for
You asked
Rain.
Butch to cast sending?
Yeah, you could ask Butch to cast sending.
Yeah, Butch, before we go in, can you send to Rain and ask them if they'd be willing to join us for dinner at the Siren Song?
Yeah, of course. Do that. What would you like me to say to them?
Just Gwen. Remember way back when? Gwen wants to know if you'd like to have dinner with us at the Siren Song.
Update.
Okay.
And say, doesn't this remind you of way back when in the water plane? Or plane of water?
Don't forget to invite Amithra.
I'm doing that.
All right. So you send to Rain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
See, he can count, folks. It's just reading that's a problem.
Yeah. Nick, does way back when count as one word?
Yes.
Sure.
All right.
Only if you
I-
hyphenate it.
I cast sending. Gwen wants to know if you'd like to have dinner with us at the Siren Song. Doesn't this remind you of way back when on Waterplane?
We had a baby,
She's-
it's a boy.
She's like, and this is how you remember.
And
We had a baby eats a boy.
second goes by. You hear back. Fucking never get used to people talking in my head. Fucking sure. I guess getting off this boat would be a good idea. See you in a few.
Gwen, they say, effing sure, they'll see you in a few, and they never effing get used to this talking in their head.
She said effing? That doesn't sound like her. Them.
No, they didn't.
It's relatively tame for them.
We know what they said.
All right.
Thank you, Butch.
Yeah.
Elric, are you inviting Amisra, or are you just going and?
Oh, I am definitely inviting Amisra. I'm gonna do sendings like just finished improving our armaments and getting ready for dinner. Would you like to join?
New threads, check them.
Second goes by. Yes, that sounds great. Rain just said they were meeting you. I will head out with them and see you in a few minutes. So you all make your way there. By the time you arrive, Rain and Amisra are...
Way to get pushed into the second invite, Elric.
Rain and Amisra are walking up at about the same time you all do. Join with them, walk in.
You could have had the boats to yourselves.
There are way more people on that fucking boat. It's a whole fucking ship.
Yeah, no, there's no privacy on
Yeah,
that
Huge
thing.
crew.
They would not get any reading done.
If that boat is rocking.
As you
That's
walk
bad for
in,
us.
I'm a knock
Janazi's...
in or they won't finish.
God damn it. Janazi's throughout having their evening meals, laughter. Everyone seems to be in high spirits. There is a handful of servers running between tables, picking up empty plates, dropping off fresh food and drinks throughout. There is a small corner near a large roaring fireplace where there's a small band of 3 minstrels, bards of some sort, playing a pretty upbeat taverny jig, as it were. As soon as you walk in, the closest server, who is clearing off a table over to your right, this younger male with long white hair. This is like a sea of white and bluish hair. Looks up. Have a seat anywhere you can find. We'll be with you just a minute. Is look around and find a table large enough. Don't find a table large enough, but you do see 2 smaller tables next to each other that would be able to fit all of you, all 8 of you, around 4 at one, 4 at another.
I'm gonna push the tables together.
Fair enough. Push the tables together.
Oh my god, just let me lift them.
These 2 round tables now touching. Everybody in the entire fucking tavern is staring at this obnoxious noise that was just made. Rain
hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Rain is just like,
no.
Jesus Christ, are you gonna make me? Oh fuck! I didn't want to come here in the first place. Now y'all are making me even more embarrassed. All right, nothing to see here. We're good. A couple minutes later, as you all
Ever heard a loud noise before?
as you all sit
The
there,
see here is when they start looking.
another server, this time a younger female, in kind of tight, form-fitting dress, walks up to you. Hi, welcome to the Siren Song. Would you ales, wine, whiskeys? What would you like? Rum? We have this.
Like an ale, please.
Appletini.
Extra apple?
Rum sounds nice.
Rum?
Cosmopolitan.
I'd like your local rum,
Local rum.
whatever is
Sure.
popular here with the locals.
I like my drinks to taste like hard candy.
All right.
Strongest thing you got.
Fantastic. All right. I will.
I think I'll stick with don't know why, but I'm feeling wine.
Fantastic. I'll bring those out. If you are you looking for food as well? We just got the hunt in. We have quite a bit of fish-related meals, fish-related dishes.
Ooh.
We have all the fish you could possibly think of in here: fried, battered, roasted.
Rain,
raw.
what would you recommend? Any cultural dishes?
I mean, shit. These people know how to make fish. I mean, that's basically, they live off fucking fish. Any way you could possibly cook a fish, these people know how to do it.
Do you
What's
serve
the
like
best
a,
way?
What were you asking, Gwen?
I was gonna say, do y'all have a dish that's like the whole fish, like it looks at you the whole time?
Yes, we do. We can just, we have these local plant leaves. We cut some lines in the fish, coat it in salt, wrap it in one of these, and throw it on an open fire for probably about 10 minutes or so.
Want one of those?
And
I'll take one of those as well.
all right.
Really trying to stare their food in the eyes.
Can I get a side of onion rings with mine? Please.
Sure, we can absolutely. Yeah, we can do that. Orpheus,
Do you
if
have
you
any surströmming?
what?
Surströmming?
What the fuck is that?
That's local to this area, isn't it?
What
That's
the fuck is
fermented
that?
fish.
Oh yeah, we absolutely.
Yeah.
So you got
You guys are
gefilte
gonna-
fish.
I don't
If you guys
speak
are gonna be here,
Elven. I
we
don't
should,
know.
have,
No.
we should definitely have the surströmming.
I don't speak Elven. I
Bathtub
don't know what that is.
formation.
Orpheus, you can never go wrong with a nice fried fish. I mean, if that's what you're looking for.
Sounds good to me. Bring me a lot of it. I need a good base.
How about we just... it sounds like you guys just want kind of a sampler of everything. I can just bring you out a bunch. We'll see what you have.
Fantastic.
I don't suppose you have crab or lobster, would you?
We have shellfish. We actually do a nice boil with quite a few different crab, lobster, shrimp.
That boil sounds amazing.
Fantastic. There might also be some mussels in it, depending on whether or not we got mussels and clams in today. I'm not sure. I haven't seen yet. Basically,
Have any mushroom dishes?
we have a nice, we have like a mushroom stew that has some
Can I get
wild
that as
caught.
a starter?
Sure, absolutely. All right, I'll be back with your plethora of food here in just a little bit. As they walk away, Rain kind of looks
Oh, we only got one platter of the sampler?
Rain kind of looks across and is like, well, were you guys successful? Did you guys find anything that'll be helpful?
Yep, we did. We found some amazing potions and some cool armor. Did we buy any of the armors? I don't remember. We got a magic crossbow, and yeah, we got to see a lot of neat
bracers.
stuff. It's really
Yeah,
nice.
we got enchanted bracers. Crossbow bolts, spells, potions.
Oh my god, Scott dropped a fucking again. Jesus Christ. He needs to
Struggle
go
straight.
and buy a new router like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright.
Um,
Fantastic. I sent some of my crew in to pick up, resupply our ballista bolts and shit like that. So we should be good. I sent them in as well. It seems like they're a little light on powder right now, so the cannons will be... I think we might only get one shot with the cannons, but the ballista bolts should be full. Unfortunately, we don't really have the time to go through some more of the major improvements, like reinforcing the hull and all that. We're just going to have to go as it is and hope that the speed's our benefit,
Okay.
our advantage.
After the cannons, we'll do the rest.
Problem is going to be getting that thing in range of the cannons, getting it up over the surface. Those things, it likes to stay underneath. We might be able to hit its tentacles, something like that with them, but it's going to be pretty hard to get a straight shot on that creature. We might be relying on y'all a little more than we'd like to.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Cannons don't shoot underwater.
No, but Orpheus probably does.
I'll certainly try.
That's not your line.
So,
Well, it seems as though we have at least shored up enough new resources to get us within striking distance, hopefully. Assuming we can come up with something to potentially act as a decoy.
well, that's good. Decoy, what'd you have in mind?
What did we have in mind?
That
Some wind
sounded so
chokes.
suspicious. What did you have in mind?
I was actually going to say something, then actually just. It was perfect. So,
Yeah, the floor is yours.
I had the idea that, what if we had something that looked like one of your people or you and put it on a boat with something explosive and then got the Kraken to check that out first, maybe attack it, which would be great, and then it explodes, and then we have a minor advantage with it being damaged by our decoy.
Could we make it smell
Let
delicious
me-
to a Kraken?
I mean,
Paint you like one of my French ladies.
I like the idea, but like I said, they're kind of limited here on powder. So
I've got an idea.
we could use our powder as an explosive, but that's going to limit our ability to use our cannons. Arnon, what's your idea?
We could find somebody that wants to be our allies and get those morons to do it.
You realize that we're on a little bit of a time crunch, right? I mean,
Also,
the
we
whole
really want to
impending
maintain
war
allies
and all
not
that.
make instant enemies.
They wouldn't be enemies for long. They wouldn't survive very long.
I mean, they could,
Oh
though,
my
and then we've
gosh.
just got another enemy.
I'm also not sure the king would respect the terms if we had somebody do it for us.
That is a very,
Yeah.
very valid point. He is kind of stickler to the whole honor and fucking do what you say you're gonna set out to do shit.
Wow, my freezing is really screwing up the layout. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Can we are there farms on this island? Like, can we find some like fertilizer or manure we could explode?
It's possible, but again, time crunch. If you want to spend a day going out searching farms, then, I mean, by all means. But make me an intelligence check.
Me.
Yes.
It's not going to come up well. Have you met me?
I do some type of
That's kind of the point. Whether or not
monster
you
hunter
know
check
whether
for,
or
like,
not
weaknesses.
whether or not you know that you can make explosives out of manure and fertilizer. That's the real question.
Well,
I know Cassandra does, but I don't think Ember does.
I learned a lot in the woods by myself.
just picturing her like lighting bear poop on fire, trying to make it explode.
Oh god.
What are you trying to
Actually, raccoon poop is the best.
Arnon, what did you say you wanted to do?
Some type of monster hunter check. I know I rolled well to know it was a Kraken, or know what a Kraken was, but like, what else do I know about it? Weaknesses and stuff.
Sure. Go ahead and do a history check.
And this is just a flat one.
Correct.
So that's
This is
just
not
probably
a-
a monstrosity, isn't it?
Correct.
$17.
It. So you would know that lightning is basically useless. You knew that from not only
They
the
verified that already.
Yeah. You would also know that what Ember said earlier was more or less accurate about how non-magical weapons more or less glint off this thing's armor. You would also know that being a Titan, this thing cannot be frightened and it cannot be paralyzed.
Yeah, so the basics.
Yeah.
All right.
Have we answered Butch's question at all about what the thing likes to eat?
The thing kind of likes to eat whatever the fuck he can get his hands on. That's kind of the top of the pecking order.
He has hands?
Tentacles, sorry.
wonder if octopuses
God.
have edicles.
I've now, son of a bitch.
Edicles.
I've now imagined a kraken with hands, and that's horrifying.
Spirit fingers.
This is
Hand
getting
cracking.
worse and worse and worse.
I'm picturing that SNL skit where she's got the little baby arms.
At this
Having
point, a army of servers come up. Probably every
Ooh.
single server that you've seen in this place.
Like half
Hands
the other customers.
hands full of ales, wines, bottles of bourbon, or I'm sorry, bottles of rum. One carrying a single appletini, bright
And it's
green.
all they're carrying.
Yeah.
Just like,
Then a few behind them with plates of this just fresh smelling fried fish, baked full fish, this large like cast iron pot filled with like crab legs and lobster tails and stuff like that. You see bowls of a mushroom stew or soup, different cuts of fish, everything from a raw, almost like sushi grade sashimi, upwards to like chowders and everything else, and just start throwing these things down on the table in front of you.
Ordered the whole menu.
Ordered the whole fucking menu.
I hope
Miss?
it's enough.
Yeah.
Miss,
Yes.
do we have the onion rings at all?
Oh yeah, they're right here.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Can I get some ranch to dip it in?
I don't know what that is.
What does that mean?
There's a ranch outside of town. You might be able to go.
it's like a creamy, herby sauce that
Like
pairs well with
mayonnaise?
them. Yeah, but
Ew.
not just that. It's
Not
got like a lot of.
mayonnaise.
It's got like seasoning in it that makes it different.
I was almost
Let
about
me
to say
try
we're in a
hold on.
pre-condiment world.
No, they have condiments.
Let
I'm
me
sure they
try
have
something.
You
oils.
can't tell me they didn't
Give
have
me-
sauces.
Give me a
Have
second.
sauce.
Let me try something. She walks back and comes
She
back
goes
out.
to the hidden valley.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, England literally invaded half the world for flavor. So
She walks out.
And then
there's
they
a
did
good
not
chance
use
they
it.
did.
To never use it.
All right. Anyway, she walks
Looking at
into the
you,
back.
Gordon.
She comes back
Oh,
out.
I said it.
What'd you
I'll
come out
wait.
with? Please go.
She comes back out with a jar. She kind of holds it up and she's like, ranch. And she
Yes.
opens the top of the jar and she's like, sticks a small ladle inside and pulls out this like white liquid. She's like, is this what you're talking about? Kind of sniffs it.
I out of politeness, it doesn't matter what she takes out of the jar because she went through that effort. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, it's ranch.
Thank you.
It's ranch.
This is delicious. Thank you.
Well, I have about a gallon of it left. If the rest of you want some ranch.
You know what doesn't need ranch? Surströmming. It's enough flavor in itself.
Just
Can't
gonna keep
believe
that
we found
generally
a
away from me.
gallon of Island Fantasy ranch.
There's always some in the back.
This is the island with the Costco.
This is the rival to Hidden Valley. Hidden Island Ranch.
You notice
We're not
every,
sponsored.
make a perception check. Specifically
Everyone?
It's from
specifically
Costco. It's not Hidden Valley. It's
specifically Arnon, specifically Butch and Gwen, but also Arnon and Elric can as well if you want to.
it's disguised crevice ranch.
16?
Oh.
This is she literally walked into the back and pulled out the same jug that a very similar jug
Oh,
to
God.
what
I'm not paying attention.
God, two
I'm not
natural
paying attention.
ones.
There they are.
she
I didn't roll. I rolled something.
Gwen,
The
you,
13.
the two of you aren't paying any attention. You guys are paying attention to the food and the appletinis.
Arden's thinking about one-story houses.
Yeah. Gwen, you notice that the jar that she is holding is very similar to one that you traded to a person in hell.
Oh, it's a jar of mini sauces.
It's a alchemy jug.
That's what I meant to say. I still like jar of mini sauces.
So do I.
To buy that.
So
But
do
their
I.
jug is only going to do ranch today? That's awesome.
Oh my god, we could get so much ranch.
$24
of ranch.
I'm not paying attention.
Do
Do with
your
that
jugs
whatever
produce
you want.
other sauces?
Amber,
How
tomorrow
saucy are
could
your jugs?
ask for literally any other sauce in that jug, and you would get it tomorrow. It's amazing. We
Dude.
had something similar to that, and we had to trade it.
Do you have
Goodness.
yum yum sauce?
I wonder if they might be willing to trade you if you're interested in getting one back.
Oh, I thought you meant like trade me for the jug. I'm
No.
just like, Amber, you saucy girl.
You could get a garlic cinnamon sauce.
She
You are
can't
worth
wash
exactly
dishes.
1 gallon of ranch sauce to me.
Look at her hands. She can't wash dishes. They don't want her.
You could
Got
do
the
it like a
little
red wine
Kraken
sauce.
I mean, I think
hands.
I would be the one to wash the dishes, right? Like,
Oh my
I'm already dirty. Like, I wouldn't worry about it.
You could do a green herb sauce. Mustard sauce, almond and
You gotta,
pomegranate.
if you want another sauce, but you're gonna have to pound this gallon of ranch first.
It's all threatening him with a good time.
Chug, 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 chug.
Dried plum sauce.
With a good time.
I invite Amisra to follow me while we seek our fortune elsewhere. Good God.
Hearing this conversation, Orpheus is aggressively gulping down rum.
Make a
And
Constitution
emery
saving
Amisra
throw.
sauce.
Wait a minute.
Oh boy.
Here we go again.
You're not here.
I
He
am.
wanted to be a safe.
Yeah. Constitution saving
No,
throw.
that's fair.
19.
Okay, you're
Nice.
fine. So as this conversation and ranch chugging, or rum chugging, I mean, continues.
I am preemptively apologizing for
I
what I'm
think
about
it'd be
to put
two
in the player
things.
stream.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is not.
You gotta relax the throat. And don't forget to cup the balls.
What?
Goblets? Goblets?
You're not gonna get very far with those skinny little bird lips.
Big one.
Hey, at least you've got
See,
lips.
these ranch shenanigans are cheeky and fun when we do it.
Alright, so, as you guys are sitting there enjoying your food, conversing, make a perception check.
Everybody?
Hooray!
Specifically Arnon. Whomever else wants to.
Glad the nat one's not carrying over.
I'll throw down.
We're gonna say a little bit of time has passed since the nat one.
Orpheus is focused on drinking,
That's a dirty 20.
drowning out the memory of a ladle full of ranch.
Right.
But you're looking
27 for
for-
Gwen.
Opportunity plays flute.
I think I got like 13.
I can't see. Oh wait, they are there. They just didn't scroll down. Yeah. So, as you all are sitting there enjoying your meal, conversing, Butch and Arnon and it's not showing me Gwen. What did you get, Gwen?
27.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Specifically, Gwen, Butch, and Arnon, you all notice walking in, or Actually, they didn't walk in. They were sitting up at the bar. Vigos, the first mate who Orpheus fought, who's sitting there with a goblet in their hand, kind of swirling it around, looking very intently towards Arnon.
He wants that apple martini.
You know, Arnon just sits around drinking those like he wish a motherfucker would say something about it.
You know who drinks an apple teeny, right? Oh, bitch.
No.
I'll just nod at her.
She nods back.
I do the Great Gatsby. Apple teeny.
It's happening. It's really happening.
Stands up, walks up, kind of stops next to you. It is time. Come.
Cool.
And continues to walk out the door.
Where are they going?
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Arnon,
guess
what's
You could
going
probably
on?
come like last time. Remember
Everyone
the last
inside.
time we did in the cold place?
Hey, don't let her use the boils thing on you. It sucks.
Yeah, that we were able to
Roll
help
a,
the
roll a
first time.
20,
Yeah.
20 on
They
insight.
can boils each other.
Is this cool? What's going on?
They've done. You
Second
guys
thought.
have done this before.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's Butch, let's tag along.
Yeah,
did it the
Orpheus
first
and Orpheus and
okay.
Ember were not there for that the first time.
Right.
It was, but the rest of you, yes, you did assist Arnon.
Because
So,
you guys are
hey-
my compatriots.
He's gone through something like this before. We helped the first time. I don't think we did the second time. But
Hmm.
let's tag along and see if we can this time. It's a
Close
whole
groups.
thing with his this and the blood. But like, let's. I'm not a vampire, but like, you know what I mean. Let's follow before we lose him.
All right,
Alright,
fine.
I'm gonna
But I'm
follow.
bringing my drinks.
I'll be right
Whole
back.
bottle. Just start shoving bottles into the back. of
You
the
guys
thing.
start getting up and walking in the hey, you gotta pay for this first.
How much?
Rain's got it. Rain's got it.
No, Rain's coming with us. How much is it?
Put it on the Jarl.
No, how much is
Hey.
it?
Hey, how about
About,
you leave the money
that
with
was-
me and Amisra, and we'll make sure it gets paid.
All right. I throw coins. No, I like. I'm like, look, I'm Elric, and I throw coins. No,
How you do
Like,
that?
that was a lot of food. That's like 150 gold worth of food and drinks.
Jesus.
I just leave like 500 gold with Elric.
What is this place? 150 gold.
You guys
That was a lot
got
of
a
food, and
lot
you
of
drank,
food
like,
and a
7
lot of
Put 'em-
alcohol.
Put them
Jeez.
like in your fingers like that and snap it at her.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Look,
I'll
look, I'm
leave.
Elric.
I'll leave like
Not-
I'll leave like
That's
50
not
plat
even-
with Elric and say Godspeed, and then I grab Rain by the hand and run
While
after
this
everyone.
is going on, Orpheus is reaching across the bar to grab one more bottle, and he says, "Put it on his tab," and points at Elric.
So
now
you've
okay.
got 55.
Shit. What the?
Bye.
Okay. But oh Jesus Christ.
Um,
Say honey, Moonbow. Okay.
It's honestly better this way.
Oh, cord protect me. Okay, fine. So you and
I
Amisha.
apologize for the uncouth exit, but
Sorry.
So
thank you for your service.
You and Amisha are staying back while everyone else is rushing with Arnon.
Mesra, do you want to stay here or should we follow them?
I am not going to follow them. If I understand if you want to, but I am that I don't know what's going
You
on
know
there.
what?
And
I think they'll be fine.
I'm sure they will. It'll be good.
They've got it.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna hang back with the Misra.
As
You have to do the dishes for that bill.
As
They
you
have the
all
money. They
head-
left the money.
As you all head out into the streets, the sun is setting. You quickly catch up with Arnon, who is following Vigos through the street. And
Why am I drippings of gold?
that is where we will pick up next week. Thank you for that. That's
Oh,
where
man.
Because the blood curse of bloated agony, that's why.
that's where we will pick up next week. So thank you all for sticking with us, and we will see you again next week on Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Daylings time.
Eastern time.
Eastern time.
Eastern time.
Eastern time.
Right here at youtube.com/@those-natural-ones, twitch.tv/those-natural-ones, trovo.live/s/those-natural-ones, and kick.com/those-natural-ones. Join us to see what happens on the next Blood Hunter trial. Thank you all, and
Where
we will see you
hopefully-
next week.
Oh. That's right. Where hopefully we won't roll a nat 1, passing a test, and or making sure we pay our bills.
Thank you all, and we will see you.
It sounds like a you problem. We
Oh my
left.
Exactly.
God. Yeah, you did.
So,
Ulrich bailed to spend time with his girlfriend.
thank you all. We'll see you next week.
Does that? Oh, bitch.